Hello everyone, welcome to my stream. My name is Dev Rosick, and today we're going to be streaming gameplay from Valheim, the wonderful survival and crafting game from Iron Gate. At the end of yesterday's stream, we had completed building our new base here with all sorts of space, and while offline I added storage sections to the wall over here and got some of the materials arranged. I also cooked up some of the new foods. I've got some boar jerky in my inventory here, and as soon as my current foods down here get low, I'm going to switch to that, which should give me a little bit more stamina and a comparable level of health. We've got our portal still open to our mining area. We're going to be doing some work with portals today. That's why I'm carrying these materials in my inventory. This isn't quite enough to make another portal, but it's pretty close. And we'll see what all we're going to do with those, because one of the things I want to do now is return to some of our previous bases for a short visit, and to get some of the materials there transported back down here, which should be quick and easy using a portal, except for the metals, of course, which won't go through. We're also going to add some more comfort items here, and we can get started with that right away. In a previous stream, I was able to collect a fair amount of, well, hang on a moment. That's probably too much. Try that again. No. Collect a fair amount of fine wood, and we create a lot of good comfort items with that fine wood. Now, the way comfort works, just to reiterate some of this, is first of all, if you can get under shelter, there's a roof over your head, and walls protecting your sides, and if you're near a fire, which I am, those things together give you a base comfort of 3. Then each additional comfort item you add adds points to that. In most cases, it's 1 point per... I forgot to put those 2 beams back. I'll fix that in a moment. And in other cases, though, you might get additional points beyond that. So we're going to see what some of the comfort items do as we add them. And many of those, as I said, are made with fine wood. First, let me grab a little bit of regular wood. Didn't take too much. And fix these missing beams. I must have taken them down while I was finishing up the trim up here. Never put them back. Okay. I don't need this wood for the moment. Now, let's take a look and see some of the furniture. Well, some of the comfort items you can build, but many of them are, in fact, on the furniture menu, or the furniture sub-menu of your build menus. So typically the way it works is this. There are several carpets that you can build. I don't actually have the deer hide to do this right now, but there are several different carpets that you can build. And building any one of them adds a point of comfort. I'm not going to build this now because I don't have the materials, but we'll get to that shortly. There are any number of tables that you can build, and some of them add more comfort than others, but for the moment, this is the one table I have available to me. This is a fine wood table. And I'll just drop that right there, and now suddenly my comfort is 5. There are any number of chairs that you can build. This is just one of them that we have available right now. And they will have different levels of comfort also, but right now I'll put down this one, and we'll see how much it adds. Okay, now my comfort is 7, so that chair added 2. Other chairs that we could build, such as the sitting log or this little stool, would have added 1, but we always want to choose the highest value item to get the highest level of comfort. As you can see, if I go ahead and build the stool, the comfort doesn't change at all, so you only basically have one of each type of item. Alright. Let's see what else we can build. Well, there are these banners here. I'll just show you what one of those looks like. This is the black banner. They come in a number of different colors, blue and stripe colors and yellow, purple, and several others that will come along later. Each one of these banners will add 1 comfort, but we're missing a few things. We need 6 leather scraps and 4 coal. I think we have those around. Let's take a look. The leather scrap should be right here. Look at that. We have exactly 6. That's nice. And there should be some coal out here. Yeah. What did we need? Was it either 4 or 6? I don't recall. I'll just grab 6. Okay. And now we can put up a banner. So let's do that. And I'll put it up here against the roof so it's a little bit out of the way. Now, one of the rules, oh yes, and now you see our comfort has gone up to 8. One of the rules about comfort items is that in order for them to work, they have to be within 10 meters of you. That's true of the fire, the bed, all the different pieces. Note that this distance may be different from the range at which a fire gives you warmth, or the fire effect. That might go farther than 10 meters. But in order to get comfort from them, they have to be within 10 meters. So it's usually good to sort of cluster all the comfort items around in a single area and sort of pick a spot on the floor that's going to be your central comfort spot, and then arrange all the other items around it. That spot doesn't need to be your bed. You don't need to sleep to get comfort. You can just stand there in that spot and you're going to get it. So now you see our rested state timer is up to 15 minutes. The rested state timer is set as 7 minutes plus your level of comfort. 7 plus 8, 15. All right, let's put some of this stuff away. We don't need that anymore. And we wanted to hold on to 20 fine wood, so 12. There we go. I'll put the rest away. There will be a number of other comfort items that we get as we go through the game. If we check the furniture listings, let's see. Things that don't bring comfort are storage chests, torches or sconces, signs, these flower garlands. None of those bring any additional comfort. And there are a few other things in other menus, such as the building menu or the crafting menu, that bring you any additional comfort. Occasionally something in the miscellaneous menu will, such as campfires and other sorts of fires that we'll learn how to make along the way. Okay. Great. So next thing we want to do is we want to go back to some of our previous locations and pick up some of the materials there. We're going to work with a single portal here for the moment. We can actually arrange many different portals, line them up somewhere, and have all sorts of different destinations. But okay, there we go. Now we've got the new food in us, the boar jerky. We'll see what that gives us as far as health and stamina. Should be able to go a little higher than that, I would think. No? Is that the max? Might have to think about that. Let's see. Health 8. Health 23 plus 8 is 31. Health 35 plus 31 is 66. We have a base health of 25, so that's 80, 91. That's actually a little on the disappointing side. I'd kind of like to get our base health up over 100. It's kind of a special value. Well, we might have to think about this boar jerky choice. Looks like cooked boar meat might be better. We'd give up some stamina, but Get our base health up a little higher. Anyway, it'll be fine for now. So let's step through here and go to the other end of this portal, and then we'll continue from there. Excuse me a moment. I have to look at something. Looks like I'm having an issue with my chat. All right, hold on just a moment. I'm going to see if I can fix this up. Okay. I think I've got that straightened out. So this was the copper mining location where we had been just prior to making our new base. And we have the portal here, which is still set to go to the new base. What I'm going to do is change the arrangement of our portals. Instead of having this be just a place you go to the new base, I'm going to change the name of this portal to be copper, meaning this is a place where I go to get some copper mining done, because after all, we've got this copper node right here. The next thing is we're going to travel back to the previous island, and we're going to visit our cabin down here where we had gotten a lot of materials placed, and we'll drop a portal there and scavenge everything out of that cabin, and then we're basically going to abandon that one. And then we might even make a trip back to here and drop a portal there, and we'll probably leave that one there permanently to give us access to the Forsaken Circle. So we've got some journeying ahead of us. Let's get busy. Okay. Oh, one thing I did want to check. Is there any other food here? Oh, yes. We have this bear meat. You know, that might actually be better than that boar jerky. We'll let the boar jerky wear out on its own. Do we leave anything else behind here? A little wooden resin. We can leave that. So we're not taking this portal down, but instead what we'll do is connect to it whenever we want to come over here and mine some more. In the meantime, we're going to do a little journeying to the old places. Get my claws on. And actually, if we happen to run into a bear here, I wouldn't mind picking up some new bear parts. I will be collecting some other items along the way. For example, if there's any blueberries down here, that would be nice. Why, yes, there are. Okay, and you can see I'm just following the dots that we placed on the map. Most of those are copper, but there's some blueberries over there. And eventually we're going to head across and over the bridge and so forth. So why don't we next go here? Where's that? Yeah. And if we see some thistle along the way, we'll grab that too. And of course, as usually happens with us when setting out on a little journey, it's going to be night soon. Well, this time we're just going to keep going. We've got a lot to do, and we can't afford to take any breaks. Plus, at the moment, we don't have the materials to make another portal, so maybe we'll gather some Grey Dwarf eyes through here and get what we need. Okay. Excuse me, dear. That sounded like a skeleton. We're not going to visit the barrows at this time. Ooh. Now that is Grey Dwarves. Hey, remember how we need Grey Dwarf eyes? Let's check it out. Excuse me. Oh, you have a star. Gotta watch my stamina. Okay. Come on. Oh, hello. Ah, I like these claws. Okay, now wait for something new to appear. And if he misses us, he'll come out and attack us in person, and that's what we want. Occasionally we'll dump off the unwanted items. Like that. Gradually, we should build up enough. Actually, we have enough Grey Dwarf eyes already. So, why don't we take this and get out of here. We have this blueberry patch mark. This is a good one. In fact, let's try not to wreck it. Okay, let me get my map on the resource marker. And then I'll put a marker here quickly. Yep. Okay, I don't want to mess with you anymore. I'm leaving. Uh-huh. Excuse me. More along here, we're gonna dump off some of the junk we didn't want to pick up. The troll cave. Ah, it's a troll down there. You just see it through the trees. Oh! And then there's this guy. Ooh, blueberries. Blueberries. We need a lot of blueberries here. Try and make some of that Queen's jam. It's good stuff. Okay. Alright. We'll unload. Oh, no, actually, we want that seed. We'll unload that. Yeah, that's fine. Come on. Come. Oh, for heaven's sake. Should be some more blueberries over here. Yes. Okay. Now we have to get across this river. We didn't build a bridge across this one, did we? No. It's a little bit wide. But, not that deep. Okay. Yeah, I think we can make it here. Make sure our stamina is full and go for it. Got some thistle over there. Stamina's about half. Yeah, we're gonna have some fights when we get out. Okay, here we go. Dodge them for a little bit. Ooh, oh, my weapons. I always forget. You lose your weapons when you swim. Ooh, there's a blue one. That's a 2-star. And there's still no joke, but we're starting to gain ascendancy on these gray dwarves. The brutes can still be dangerous, but only when they're backed up by a shaman or something like that. Okay. All right. So we'll pass through that blueberry spot and then go over to the bridge. So walk toward there. Keep your eyes open for bears and trolls. We don't have this spot marked, do we? Oh, it's a good one too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, once we start making that Queen's Jam, those blueberries will disappear very rapidly. And there will be other foods coming up that need those too. So we need to collect as many as we can. Yeah. Okay. We'll go this way. Now, as I recall, there's at least one bear on the way to that bridge. And, being that it's night, there's a substantial chance that the bear we encounter will have a star. That is still a very difficult fight for us. So we're going to be very careful about that. Come down this angle. Maybe we will encounter it, maybe we won't. Leather scraps. Somebody's killed a boar over here. And relatively recently. Because I don't think we're in range of a workbench, are we? We are not. So, possibly a skeleton. By the way, oh wait, that fire might have preserved the boar parts from despawning, because it can have that effect. Neck tail, don't really want that at this time. Okay, yeah. So, nothing too serious has happened here. Now, do we have the materials to make this portal? We do. We need 10 regular wood. We have it. There's some fellows over here. I did 10 over here. We're not really looking for 10 at this time because we're going to try and portal this stuff back, and 10 will not go through the portal. So let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't want. Come over here to this cabin. Oh, strawberries. We need some of those too. What's this? A necktail. No, we don't want that. And we're going to set up a portal. Not furniture, miscellaneous. Okay. And we'll send this one to the new base. Okay. And we're going to step inside here and see what we've got in storage. Okay. There's some useful stuff there. We'll pretty much... You know what? We'll leave the fuel items here. In case they're needed later on. Having a resting spot is always useful. Oh. I don't have my claws on. Just punching him. Okay. Let's go drop this stuff off. Maybe get a little rested state while we're out there. Okay. In fact, we can just go to sleep. And we'll drop everything off here. Wood. Stone. Resin. Leather. That's for special leather. Bones? No. Grey dwarf eyes go there. Metals? No. Over here we have the food items. Yeah, I'm going to call this a little disappointing. I'm going to put back the boar meat. And in the uncooked meats, I'll put that. Let's see. Berries go here. Raspberries there. Other veggies will go there. Got seeds along here somewhere. There they are. And repair all of our stuff. Okay. Oh, that special seed. I have a spot for that, don't I? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Let us continue on our journey. Now we shouldn't need to come back here anytime soon, so I'm going to break down this portal, pick up the pieces of it, and carry on. Well. All right, where are we going today? We are going to this cabin over here. That is right along the coast. Fine. Oh, go away. There's another boar. We'll grab all this stuff as we go. Since we're in the meadows now, we'll start gathering some more raspberries. If we run across them. Ooh, a deer. We got it. Could definitely use some more deer. Okay. Sounds like we angered a neck over there. Take out this other boar. Yeah. You know, Mr. Neck, I really don't care. But if you insist, I'll be happy to kill you. Okay. Oh. Bird. Ah. Flew away. Sometimes it's nice to be back in the meadows, so calm. Just you and the bow. Hunting for food. My very favorite thing. Mushrooms are always useful. How am I doing on slots? I'm good. What are these markers for? Oh, they're for mushrooms, of course. Oh. Ah, that was a bad shot. Let's see what I was shooting at. Mushrooms is something else we're going to need quite a lot of in upcoming recipes. So we're collecting all the veggies today. Though I'm not entirely sure if a mushroom counts as a veggie. But we're going to call it that for our purposes. Ooh, there's a boar. Of course, I could kill the boar with my claws, but the bow is still a critical weapon, and we still need to build skill with it. So we'll use it as much as we can. Get all this done, and what we're going to do in our second half of the time here today is we're going to go out and gather a lot more of the metal ore, bring it back and smelt it, and build a whole bunch more bronze tools and such. Really pushing ourselves into the Bronze Age. Never chase a deer. Never chase a deer. Not worth it. Ah, well, here's a thing. Remember these trees that we knocked down more or less by accident? We had to leave them lying before, but now we have our bronze axe. So let's clean up this mess. Get rid of these stumps. There's one other one here too. Ah, got a couple of dings there to let me know that I collected extra items. What's down here? Something was blinky down here. I don't know. There are more mushrooms. My farming skill must be going up. How is it? Oh, 11, okay. Look at that. Beehives. We can clean these out. In fact, we can take these with us. I have quite a pile of bees down there where we're living now. Okay, did I get them all? I think I did. Okay. Well, a lot of the things have kind of gone out here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to set up our portal over here in the corner. And open it up to the new base there. And then we're going to, oops, those tags are case sensitive, so you have to get the upper lowercase correct. We're going to start ferrying all this material down to the new base. I guess we can start with as much wood as we can carry. We might actually have to leave some of that behind because only designated one chest down here for wood. That's fine. Fill that up. More of that fine wood. Stone, resin, hides, meats go over on this side. Nope, uncooked meats, yes. Berries, vegetables, honey, repair, of course, always repair. Okay, let's push our health up above 100, I'm not sure. Okay, we're just going to go back and forth a few times, bringing materials into the new base. I do think we do have some metals here, so we may have to just put those in our pocket and bring them the long way. What? I'm going to take that, take all that, take all that, and then I'll see how much more room we had for wood there. Okay, we've got a little bit of room for wood. A lot more stone. A lot more flint, that's great. Get the special woods going there. I didn't realize how much material I had at this place. I did spend quite a bit of time filling everything up in a previous session, so maybe it's not so bizarre. Okay, get all that. Get one of those. Okay. This means we can now build a rug. I'll just put it here by the door. Doesn't really matter as long as it's within 10 meters. And now our comfort's up to 9. Very good. We'll keep working on that as we go. The highest possible comfort you can get in the game at this time is 19. However, to get it fully up that high, it requires you to have access to some things that only can be built during certain special seasonal events. And therefore, May not be possible to build all the time. If we come up against any of those items, I'll talk about them, but for the moment, kind of let that go. Alright, we have some more cooked bear meat. And then we have lots of uncooked meat. You know what? I'm going to put the fish up here. It's kind of in its own special category. Lots of berries and honey. That's great. Before I forget it, I'm going to go grab those bees and bring those through. Actually, make sure they're empty. Okay. Great. Well, won't get all of that. Let's see. What do we have here? Money. Always want that money. Trophies. Sure, we'll grab those. Old gear. Well, I will definitely grab the seeds. But the old gear. Well, I'll grab the knife. The rest of the stuff, maybe. Okay. Go out here and take a look at seeds. More carrot seeds, pine cone. Put the bees in here because they're a little bit like seeds. Some trophies. Old gear. There we are. Special seed. Money goes here. And then the wood. I think this is going to fill up the wood chest. Yes, it is. I'll take the rest of this back. Okay. What's left here? I don't really want the torch, but I'll take the rest of this. Okay. Put some armor down there. Put some weapons back here. And I'll line them up according to use. Right. Repair our axe. Fill up more arrows. Now, didn't bring back any more cooked food, I guess. Yeah, I'd like to fill up my cooked food here. So I'm going to get 10 of these. And 7, 8. No, 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 no. I wanted 10. Okay. Get this stuff cooked up. Oh, and yeah, my honey's good and full. Okay. Let's see if it's a good time to sleep. It is. Okay. Let's continue onward. So I'm going to break this down again. And... oh, okay. Oh, there's a bunch more wood out here. Well, that's fine. We don't really need more wood. Okay. What do we have here? We have some raspberries. Of course, I'll take those. Do we have more in the area? We do. And now we're going to head back toward our original home base. Up here, that's this way. And if we see some useful stuff on the way, we'll pick it up. Ah, there's the other tree. I knew there was another one. All right, well, useful stuff. No. Oh. Ah. Okay. Sorry there, Mr. Grayling. I am leaving. Okay. All right. There's a boar. Well, that was awful. Place where we fought Eikthyr. We're not going to do that again, but we could if we wanted to. The Eikthyr trophy is one of my favorites. It's a great decorating item. And it does some quirky stuff, but not today. God damn. Did he have a friend? No, but there's another one over that way. Okay. Try to shoot him in the ass. There we go. Oh, raspberries. What I do here in the meadows is I pretty much just walk around looking for those glints of red. It can be either raspberries or mushrooms. Because there really aren't any other red items in this biome. Where's this deer? There you are. You're hard to see. Now, were you alone? It's gonna rain. Oh, you weren't. Ah, yeah. Sometimes you'll get lucky with the runners and hit them. I might take a shot, but don't chase them. Should be some mushrooms right here. Oh, quite a haul, yeah. Graylings, yeah, whatever. Here we are after all that time, back at the Forsaken Circle. Vaughn. It has a number of different names depending on who you talk to. It's usually in the very center of the world. But, let's zoom out and see the whole world. And you can see that's right in the center. If there happens to be water close by in this area, it sometimes pushes the Forsaken Circle off to one side or another. We still have some bees over here. And mushrooms. We're going to have so many bees. Almost inclined to leave some here, but I want the honey. Oh. Oh. Well, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be easy to find room for a portal in here. Unless we take out some of these chests. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick some of the basic materials here. I'm going to start emptying these guys out. And I can break these down and make a space. Well, so let's pick that up. And build our portal again. And we'll set that to new base. You know what? I'm gonna toss some wood on the fire. Just to make things a little warmer here. All right, let's take all that stuff. And much of that as we can. Isn't much. There we go. Oh. Actually, I'll eat that. Oh yeah, we're gonna have lots of mushroom. That's good. We're gonna need it. It's nice having these portals inside. We can move back and forth between these two areas and move a lot of items and never get wet. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll be back for that. I think all this is on the other side. Book to meat again. Raw meat. Necktails. Necktails do have a use, and we'll get to that soon enough. But you never need a large quantity of them. Okay. More old gear. Yeah. Ridiculous number of torches. All right. Money. And honey. Nope. Yet. Once again, I'm going to leave some of the fuel items behind. might do here... No, actually this is fine. This is fine, the way this portal is. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay, stone. Ah. Don't have room for that. Core wood. Leather. Yes, that's getting to be a goodly number. So I'm going to make a full stack out of that. And what I can do with that is take it outside. And just like the wood, I can make piles of it. Maybe put it back here. Put it out of the way. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Now, what I really like to do is to rename this other portal, call it something like Forsaken rather than New Base, because Forsaken site is a major site to be able to get to, and I want to keep this as available for that purpose. Unfortunately, if I just rename it Forsaken, well, okay, I did that, but now I can't go through it because there's no other connecting point, and I have to walk all the way back over there. Well, that's tedious. What I need is a way to be able to both rename this portal and walk through it as well. But you can't. In the earlier stages of the game, it was possible to rename a portal and walk through it in one step. That hasn't been possible for a while, though, because they changed the game to make it perform better. But here's what we can do. First of all, we go and get the materials to make another portal. And I believe I have more Surtling cores. Ooh, yeah, I do. Okay. That's handy. So, I'll make that. I need 10. Always remember this combination. Nope. 20 fine wood. 10 great orphies. 2 Surtling cores. So I'll hop through here. And I will rename this one to Forsaken. And it turns itself off. And then I'll quickly throw up another portal here. And I know it's in the way, but don't worry. We're not gonna leave it here for long. Well, come on. There we go. And I'll call this one New Base. Now I step through that. And I will call this one Forsaken. Now it goes off for a second. And then connects. Now I step through again and I'm going to come out the other portal. I might run right into the first one. No worries. I can maneuver around it. Yep. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, great. So now I can break this one down. And I have perfectly good Forsaken portal right here. Now, I would like to get this honey and bees. Okay. I'll break those down. Great. And step back through here. Now this is the point where we start thinking about managing our portals. So, I left a portal over here by this tower called copper, I'm going to select this symbol on the map. To me, this looks like a portal. To some people, this looks like the entrance to a cave. Whatever. But it's called copper. And I just need to remember that it's mixed case. That tells me there's a portal there called copper. Okay? And then I will come over here to the cabin and, you know, I'm going to take away the mushroom marker and put in the portal marker. And I will say, Forsaken. That reminds me that there's a portal there called Forsaken. Right? So now I can change it to copper and step through. And here I am at the copper site, ready to mine some copper. Or I can change it to Forsaken. Wait a moment. And now I can step through to my cabin near the Forsaken site. Go hang up the next trophy or whatever. And here I am. Now, there's no reason on Earth why I can't have multiple portals already set up here at this base. I could line them up against, well, maybe the outside walls. The inside walls are getting kind of crowded, but I could line them up out there, and then I wouldn't have to keep changing the name of this one. And normally that's what I would do. I don't really like changing the names. It's very easy to forget what they are and so forth. For the moment, what I'm going to do is go outside here. Let's see, what's on this side? Yeah, this is a side with no doors. That's good. So what I'm going to do is set up at least one portal out here. Make sure I get it the right way around. And I'm going to call this Forsaken. Oh, wait. Left the portal inside named Forsaken. So, if there's already a portal connected named Forsaken, you can name another one Forsaken, but it won't connect. So I'm just going to call this one nothing. It will disconnect. And now this one outside will connect to the Forsaken site. And to make sure that that's clear, where is it? We'll put up a sign. So I will need one little piece of coal, come on, to make a sign. I feel cold. And we're going to start digging into signs here. No, that's furniture, signs. All right. So you can see the sign has that 3 dots on it. That tells you which side has the writing on it. If I turn around the other side, it's blank. Signs are amazingly useful things. You can do a lot of things other than signs, but for the moment, this is what I want. So now I'm going to put in the sign text. I could just say Forsaken to let me know it's Forsaken. But that black text can be hard to see, especially at night. So you can put colors on your signs. Here's how you do it. You put an angle bracket, you say color equals white. And now, there, that white text will glow quite brightly from any incidental light falling on it. There we go. Now I have a permanent portal to the Forsaken site. And I could set up another one here to the copper site, and another one, so forth. At the moment, I don't know what my supply of cores is. You know what? I could do another one here. I'm going to go get some more cores shortly, so let me get 10 more of those. And 20 of these. Yep. Here we go. We'll set up another one. There should really be enough room out here for 3, I think. And so we've got the beginnings of what's commonly called a portal hub, or portal network. Oops, I need more coal for that. Now, one thing that can happen with portals is, what if I give it no name at all? It's just empty. Like when you first create it. Well, look what happens. This one out here that had an empty tag, those two connect. This can actually be kind of a useful thing. If you have a portal with no tag on it, and you're out in the field and you need to open a portal and run through it in an emergency, like you're fleeing from an enemy, having one with no tag lets you connect very easily without having to stop and type in the tag. However, on a multiplayer world, this can be kind of annoying because somebody sets up a portal and it instantly connects to something they didn't intend. So, single player world, go ahead and do that. That's a fine thing. Multiplayer world, maybe consider not using blank names unless everybody else is okay with it. I'm going to send this one to the copper site, so I'll rename it Copper. And there we go. Now we have permanent portals to both those locations. Great. And this portal here, available for new use. One common tag I like to use, I call gather. What I use that for is as I'm out in the field, wandering around to different places, I carry a portal with me and plop it down wherever I go, and I name it gather because for me it's an easy name to remember. And that's the portal I use to gather resources. And then when I'm done gathering in that particular area, I pick the portal up and move on. Pretty standard method. Now let's see about the bees. Oh wait, you know what? It's dark night. Let's sleep. Okay. Look at all the bees we have. We have 8 more bees. In fact, that's not going to be enough wood. So, every beehive will require, I believe it's, let's see, 1 wood for the pole and 10 wood for the beehive, so 11 wood for each one. Therefore, I will need 38. Right? Total of 88 for 8 bees. I'll collect these. Probably going to rearrange these a little bit differently here. Yeah. Well, I don't have to be complicated about it. This side of the house. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think about this a minute. Okay, we got some space here. This side's a little more narrow. Yeah, I think I'll move the bees over to this side. Did I get them? Oh, I think I'm hit my weight limit, right? Yeah, that's all right. We're inside our walls. We aren't in much danger. To be honest, I'm a little surprised we haven't received a raid here yet. Usually as soon as I finish my walls, they start coming. I guess not. Oop. Oh, I've completely run out of stamina. Yeah, I can't do anything with this, so I'm going to throw down some of the wood, and that gives me my stamina back. You know, it would help if I ate something. Alright, pick up the wood again. Let's start putting in beehives. Now, we don't want them too close to the house. That overhanging building will block some of their access, and the bees will not be happy about that. So let's just start throwing some of these guys down. Let's see what they think. Okay, get you up there. They can also be upset if adjacent beehives are too close. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. It's probably the roof. And only the one on the end is happy. Now, bees that are not happy will produce honey, but much more slowly. So, let's not make the bees angry. Okay, let's try them over here by the vents. Maybe a little further apart. Don't usually have so many bees this early in the game. Kind of making it difficult. Okay. Great. All those bees are happy. I'm going to move you along this back fence here. How many more do I have? I have 5 more. Oh my god. That's 4 and 5. You think you've built a large space and then you start putting things in it and only it's not so large anymore. Okay, all my bees are happy and I'm going to have so much honey. It's going to be ridiculous. If those all get full, that will be 32 honey, which is a lot. Okay. Great. So we're getting our infrastructure in our world here pretty well set up. I wouldn't mind having some more Thirtling cores because I'd like to be able to make at least one more portal. I'd like to be able to make at least one more charcoal kiln, maybe another smelter. And each of those will require 5. Let's see here. Nope. Yep. I have one more core, so just one short of what I need to make another portal to match this gather here. So I will pick all that up. Let me refill my wood arrows. Don't have any more. I'll get some wood. Make some more. Okay, I'll make a few more. And I'll leave them in my overflow for arrows. And now, select fire arrows. I might run into a bear, which would be exciting. Let's see what we've got in terms of metal. Nope. Yep. All right, we have 14 tin, no copper. Do we have any ore that isn't processed? Oh, that's coal. Oh, wait. Let's see if that's full. Nope. Always try to keep this thing full. And for that matter, try and keep that thing full too. So, half of that stack is 25, which will just fill it up. What do you got? Oh, we've got some more tin. Yeah, let's toss some of that in there. And I'm reminded that there's actually some tin in one of the other cabins that we had to leave behind because we couldn't carry it through the portal. We could maybe go and get that later. Tin is usually pretty easy to get a hold of, though. So, let's start by heading over to the copper location and getting a bunch more copper. And then we're going to go visit some of those burial chambers and see what we can do about getting some more Surtling cores. Now, since we already have a portal here, you know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to drop these portal materials in there. Clear inventory space. In fact, I'm going to keep up doing that. I will hang on to the fire arrows and get rid of all those. Yeah. Oh, I should have brought more pickaxes. Well, we'll manage. So probably the next thing we want to make is that bronze pickaxe, which can do this job a lot faster. So let's gather enough for that, get that made. As always, when mining metals, one of the noisiest activities in the game. Keep your eyes open for trolls and bears, gray dwarves. They will show up. That's not bad. Okay. No, here, I'll put the stone back there. I'll put the copper over here. Alright. Now at this point, we've broken up all the copper that was visible above the surface, but there's definitely more. In fact, if I take out my hoe and start leveling the ground, you'll typically see some parts of the copper start to pop out. Yeah, there's a little bit right there. So as I had said in the earlier stream, I'm not really going to go chasing this copper into a deep pit. I don't like leaving those deep pits around. Instead, we're going to go find another copper node. Well, before we do that, this bit here should be enough to make a copper pickaxe. So let's pick up the other stuff we left behind. Oh, no, we can't do that. Okay. We'll just go with this. How much should we weigh? Yeah. And of course, since we have metal, we're going to have to hoof it. Definitely going to want to get a bridge across here. I don't know how many times I've said that, but we're going to do it. Probably not in this session, but at some point. Yeah, this was the good spot to cross because it's walkable for a lot of the distance. And it would be a good place to put a bridge, too. Yeah, go away. Our place looks really imposing when you come in it from a distance with that wooden wall around it. Later on, I'll show you how you can put grass back on the terrain to make it look not so much like a mud pit. Okay, let's get some of this copper going. Let me get a little bit more wood going. It's amazing how much coal you need. That's something you might want to have keep going for quite a while. Good reason to have two of those coal kilns running at any given time. Okay, so let's look up this copper pickaxe. Bronze pickaxe, I should say. Alright, so it requires 10 bronze and 3 core wood. Well, we have plenty of core wood. Yeah. But 10 bronze... you look at bronze, that means we're going to require 20 copper and 10 tin. Well, we've easily got the 10 tin, but we just put 10 copper into the smelter and we have 8 more. So we need at least 2 more copper to even make the thing. Yeah. Oops. Let me put the coal in there. So yeah, we got a lot of mining to do. So let's see. Over here at the copper site, we've removed this copper node right here. So we next nearest ones are there and there. Doesn't really matter which one we go to. This This one's relatively close to where we are up here, so we can gather the stuff there and bring it home. Only this time, let's remember to bring some spare pickaxes. Yep. Oh, let's see what our... Can we sweep? We can. Okay. That's good for half of our bronze. Let's get that made. Look, there's an option here to make 5 bronze all at once. Bang, there we go. It's nice. We'll put the bronze there. We'll eat. And of course, it is raining. Oh, let's get some more wood going. Now you see why you constantly need to be cutting wood in this game. When you start making coal, it just evaporates. Oop, this way. No, that's right. That portal's outside. Honey. Okay. Oh. We did leave behind some stuff here, didn't we? Yeah, let's take this stuff home. Well, I need to leave it here. Okay. Put that portal in there. Nope. Yep. Hold on just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. A little bit of real life intruding. This is the place I want to go. So it's over here. And of course it's across one of these nasty little gashes of a stream. Ugh. Oh, there's a troll. There's a bear. Oh boy. Well, this could be interesting. Dear. So this is why I kept the fire arrows, just in case a bear showed up. Where'd the bear go? Did he not see me? Bears can sometimes be oddly clueless about you. Where'd he go? There he is. The problem with fighting a bear in the rain is that they don't stay on fire. And this is not a good stone to be on because I can't see around me. And this is not a great stone to be on because not tall enough. And you're just a nuisance. Maybe I need to cut down this tree. Can I do that? Bringing him over here without bringing the troll over here? Ooh. This is going to be challenging. And has this troll got a log? Not that I see. Oh, the bear's over by the troll. See, they don't actually fight, but they do kind of muddle around with each other. I think the troll has seen me. Oh boy. Well, fire arrows are okay for trolls. They're not really the best. And my claws are not the best weapon for trolls either. Because the thing against trolls that's best is piercing. Let's see what we can do. He's going down pretty well. Keep the bear out of it for the moment, and we'll take care of him later. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Now, like bears, trolls have this habit of walking away if they can't really see you. Oh, boy. Where did you go, Mr. Troll? Where's the bear? The bear. Set you on fire? Great. Here's the troll. Ah! This is exactly what I didn't want. Oh, boy. Can I swim across the river? That'll probably stop the bear, but it certainly won't stop the troll. And maybe that's what I want. Separate them. Except the problem is I'm running. And, which means if I jump in the river, I'll get there with low stamina. Not great. Where's that bear? This troll's going down pretty good, though. Oh, yeah, like I need you guys. Remember, use objects to break their tracking. Oh, great. So he broke the thing that I'm using to break his tracking. Am I gonna get you? I might. He was hurting pretty bad. If I can hit his head. If I got any stamina, and I need to eat. But if I stop to eat, he might catch me. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah, okay. Troll is down. Just because you'll probably try to bite my butt. Now, we have 81 arrows left. That's plenty to take on that bear. Where's the bear? I'm actually going to turn off my auto pickup here. There's the bear. Okay, you, Mr. Bear. It's just you and me now. That's good. Get caught behind that little tree. think I've been in this exact spot with possibly the same bear before, and he ran away, as I recall. It's amazing what can catch these guys and block their movements. He could easily knock that tree down, but unless he decides to do it, he won't. I still need to eat. Okay. Oh, don't tell me he ran. Where did you go? How can such a big guy disappear so fast? Unbelievable. Where did you go? Oh, you gotta be joking. Get away. It's that bear. Oh my god, how could you disappear like that? Bear. Bear. Where's the bear? You're gonna jump out and mangle me? Probably. The bear won't just walk into the meadows. Oh, he's going to be healing. Where's the bear? Where's the bear? Oh, hello. And you're not even hurt. He healed. Not fair. Not fair. Okay, maybe that's not even the same bear. You can easily get me up here, can't you? Yep, you can. Listen, I don't think this is the same bear. I'm not sure of that, of course. Ah! Come on! This is what comes of having a crap jump skill. I usually get my jump skill up much higher and then I can leap right on top of those things. The problem with these stones is that they've got these uneven tops and you don't really land on them. Oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck. Okay. You don't land on them. You sort of bounce over them and slide down the other side. They make terrible platforms. Okay. Okay, I got on it. All right. See how you kind of slide around up here? It's terrible. This isn't like the terrain one where I could level it out. This is a rock. That doesn't work. Get rid of that grayling, because it annoyed me. Grey Dwarf is not going to help, because they can knock me off with their stones. Come on. Missed him. There. Quite often a single fire arrow will kill the grayling, so long as he doesn't have a star. That's my fire arrow supply. Could be better. Come on, bear. Stay on fire. Don't run away. Don't get me. Oh, okay. You can get up here. I know he can. Yep, just like that. Stamina, stamina, stamina. It's always the stamina. Damn it. Okay. Nope, that, you see? You go right over the top of it. Ah! Patience, patience. Okay. This one's not as tall as the other one. Where'd you go? Aha! Just got to keep the damage flowing on him so he doesn't heal. Oh, now he's leaving. Is he leaving? He is definitely leaving. Okay. Running away, huh? Ah. Arrows to waste like this. There we go. And of course he's on top of me. Ooh, that hurt. Hurt. Ah! Stamina. Watch your stamina. I keep wanting to run, but of course that just makes it worse. Oh, maybe he's caught? Nope, he's not caught. Don't get on a slope. Slopes are bad. And get him close to dead. I could go in with my claws. Okay, come on. Ah! Oh my gosh. Turn the pickup on. Please tell me you dropped the trophy. You didn't. And I'm not even sure that was the same bear. It wasn't. Look, there's the other guy. You can see he's wounded. Oh my god. I don't have arrows for this, do I? I do not. Why did I start this fight again? That was stupid. While we're here, don't run. Walk. Don't run. Break up his path. Get him caught behind the little tree again. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely healed some. I had him much further down. Boy. This is not good. Suppose I could go back home and get more arrows and return here. He won't have fully healed, I think. You know, he just runs away like that. I mean, it's smart, I guess, but so annoying. And I missed him. I gotta have more arrows. I have got to get more arrows. I can't do this. All right. Which, up there or the other place? I'll go to the other place. I can get up there without completely running out of stamina. Hopefully it won't be fully healed when I get back. A troll dropped stuff that I never picked up. You typically have about 3 game days to pick up items that are not protected by here, let me repair. That are not protected by a workbench. So, not super urgent for me to get those. Okay. Oh, I have a whole 8 more. Well, let me get. See, this is why I don't like going out with low stacks of arrows. Yes, it takes up weight, but it also protects you. Here, I'll put that there. Fix my stuff. Okay. Need more fire arrows. This is a bear. Wood. Resin. Feathers. Good. course, the day's getting on. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't. Okay. I could walk through the correct portal, please. And try and find Mr. Bear again. I hope that he isn't all healed up. Look, you are just a speed bump. Get out of my way. Oh! Is that you? Are you the one? How did you get over here? Can't tell. No! Oh god, this is a new one. Unless he's just fully healed. Well, this could be an interesting evening here. Let's maybe lead you over to where the other bear is. Yeah, here's where I was fighting. That's for sure. Maybe it is the same bear and he just healed up. I don't know. But it wouldn't be fun to have two bears on me at once, and here I am getting my butt kicked. Oh dear, and night is coming. Great. I have to eat. Come on, snuffle, guffle, guffle. Or maybe we should build like a fighting tower over here. Turn that off. Last thing I want to do is pick up too much stuff, which can happen with a misclick of the mouse when you're... Wait. He was right behind me. That's my bear. It is another bear. Oh, crap. Okay, I think I lost that third one. Oh, stop that. Okay, he didn't heal too much. That's good. Wow. This is very tense. Not what I was planning for today. We were going to do copper mining, and then we got this crap going on. Yeah, don't run toward the other bear. What are you doing? You have a couple or something? Probably. See, they do that. They run, and then they turn to face you, and like they're on top of you in a second. Oh, come on. Come on, I put a lot of arrows in this guy. Give me something here. Break his pathing. Stamina, watch your stamina. Oh yeah, thank you. That's what I needed. Didn't have enough trouble. Oh, okay. Yeah, piss off. Yeah. Oh, great. I've got the whole night crew here. Okay, I gotta switch to claws and take these guys out. Because I don't know whether the shaman will heal the bears or not, but if it's even remotely possible, I can't have that happening. Okay. I'm poisoned. How am I doing? Not great. God. Bless it. Okay. You. Go down. Go down. Okay. Alright. Run. Oh, really? Is there a spawner over here? Okay. You are so annoying. Go away. Oh. Go away. Okay. Okay. I am killing this bear. And that third one can just suck it. Ow! This is what we need healing potions for, but I don't have them yet. Coming reasonably soon. Just get a little more bronze. You can see that my archery is so much worse with night, and anger, and trying to maintain movement and so forth. I'm just shooting badly, wasting arrows. Oh, okay, that one hurt. That one hurt. I have to heal. Because I'm now within range of his... I'm definitely within range of his killing me with a single blow. Not breaking his pathing, that's the problem. Is he leaving me? No. I missed him. Don't shoot with a tree in your way, you can't see what you're shooting. Okay, come down here, break the pathing. You do these little sideways dashes. Go around trees, go around rocks. So you don't just run straight away from him, you cut across his path, get some other object in between, and then he has to stop and figure it out. Yeah! Okay, my health has recovered a little bit. I'm sure there's folks out there saying, why the heck don't you dodge roll? Because I can't. And we can go into that at length later on, but believe me, I can't do it. It requires you to press 2 keys at once on a fairly tight timing, and I can't do it. I tried and tried and tried and tried, and I can do it fine when not in combat, but you get me in a battle, it doesn't happen. See, now he's leaving because you know he's hurt. Now you're running. Oh, great. Going in a place I can barely see you. Oh, and a boar. Well. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Here, let me get a little closer in. Where are you at? You are not getting away from me. Yes! That other bear shows up, I will be... Oh, look at that. He's right over there. Right over there. How many arrows have I got? Not enough. Not worth it. Pick up the bear stuff. No trophy. Unbelievable. Really want that trophy. Hey. Alright, so where is this bear? He's basically over there. So, bear. Now, it may move around. Don't think it's a nighttime spawn because it was there before the night came on. No idea where that troll was. It was over here somewhere. Let me poke around a little bit. Should be able to see its sparklies. Much bigger pile of them than that. Yeah, you. You don't like being on fire either, do you? No? Oh, I've got the pickup on again. Turn that off. Where was the troll? No, I brought the troll down by the meadows, hadn't I? I think. Not sure. Not sure. Wasn't he in the meadows area? Where did the troll drop his junk? Oh, you know, come on, guys. Just take off. Really not a major threat to me anymore, except those stupid shamans, and you haven't got one. What a mess I've left behind here. Okay. Yeah, it was like over here some... Ah, here we go. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it was around this stone here. The troll. That sounded like a bear. Possibly a boar. Oh, come on. It was a big pile of sparkly stuff. I want the money. But yeah, it was right around this stone. All gray dwarves. Then I defeated the gray dwarves and started chasing the troll. Aha. More gray dwarves. Oh my god. No, I don't know. Here, let me pick this stuff up and then sort it out a little bit. Okay, don't want that, don't want that. Keep the resin. Do I have rested state? A little bit. Where was that other place? Don't go too close to the bear. No. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. Wait, I was just here. Hi. Zoom out a little bit so I can see more around me. Did it despawn? I thought it took at least 3 days. Ah, no, it's down here. Okay. Pick up all this junk. Gray Dwarf Shaman Trophy. Yeah, that can be used to make one of the special items. There are these trinkets that you can wear. They're not useless. Kind of a little old-fashioned in the way I do things, and I haven't really found that trinkets helped me that much, but you know, maybe we'll check it out. Yeah, I have no idea where this troll fell. It seems to me it wasn't very far away from all that action over there. So this is very frustrating. And I need to eat. I am losing rested state. If I come upon that bear again, I certainly don't want to fight it in an unrested state. Did it go this far? I remember the fight carrying on this far away. And the troll was the last of those things to go down, so it can't have despawned. Oh, wait. Yeah, the bear's going to be down here, so... Oh, I heard it. There. Yeah, he's moved. Okay, so now it's over Here or thereabouts. Unless it's a different one, which is always possible. Let's find out. Yeah, I don't feel rested anymore. I was just talking about that. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a different bear. Well. Well, well, well. I don't know where that troll fell. That annoys me. Wait, wait. Oh, look at that. It was way over here. Look at that. Anybody still chasing me? Get rid of the stone. Pick up all this stuff. Yep. Okay. Now I feel better. Oh. Oh. Well, that was a bad move. But I'm standing, so I'm recovering stamina. Okay. Oof. You know, all that time I was actually just trying to get over here to this coal node over there. Wonder if I should go get that copper. Yeah. Probably should. What I was thinking about was going and getting the copper portal and moving it next to where the fish. No room in inventory. What? I don't want the shaman trophy. I want the fish. Moving it next to that node that I was going to mine. It's handy to have a portal close to the node. It lets you get back to the... Even if you can't bring the metal back through the portal, you can at least get back into the action quickly. Yeah. I'm going to have to call it here. I didn't get everything done I wanted to. Welcome to Valheim. But we did get a couple more bears. We did survive without dying, which is good for our skills. One of my mantras with Valheim. Work hard on your skills. Don't die. So let's unload all of our stuff here. Meats. Uncooked. Go there and there. Hides. Nope. Yep. Oh. Special meats uncooked. Fish. Money. Those arrows in that stack. Put one of those guys there. Wood. Repairs. And, oh, there's stuff outside to be cleaned up. I'll toss it in. What the heck? Metals. Coppers. I'll turn this into bronze. 4 to 8. Yep. Oh, yep. That one gave me an extra bronze. Do it again. That give me enough? Yes, look at that. That extra bronze put me over the top. All right. And I need core wood. Yep. And I can make a bronze pickaxe. Yay. All right. Now, we're not going to completely get rid of our antler pickaxes because the bronze pickaxe is not so easy to repair out in the field. I'm going to get rid of that somehow. So having this the antler pickaxe as a backup is a nice idea. But yeah, a little bit of luck there. It worked out really well. Okay, tomorrow is going to be the last stream before Val-Con Hype Week starts on Saturday morning. So we're going to, kind of wrap things up here, and then we're going to shift over into the Valheim world on my streams. This is a different world. We're going to start all over again, fresh, from a new character. I'm not sure if I'll come back to this one, because probably I'll progress the Valheim character up to a similar level and continue on from there. So, but we'll spend time tomorrow working on some new ideas, and then we can cover them again during the Valheim playthrough. So, thank you all very much for joining my stream. It's been exciting, a little unexpected, as it often is. But a lot of fun. I will see you all tomorrow at 15 UT